going on? I'm DJ Armageddon.
What's up, man? Carnal Influence.
We're Shattered Reputations.
We've been making music together since about 06. And I mean, off and on through the early stages, but we've been going pretty solid for about a year and a half now.
Okay. Been making a lot of music, like you said, since 06. Well, obviously hip-hop, but more specifically, I personally feel that we don't really have one specific genre. You know, we do some dance stuff, we do some real stuff. The one genre I can say that you could definitely not place us in would be gangster rap.
They definitely have influence.
Yeah, they have influence.
But like, the things we talk about, the subject matter wouldn't go in gangster rap.
The only thing that, like, as far as Pac goes, the only thing you can compare is storytelling wise. Whereas Biggie, especially with him, you know, his delivery and his flow somewhat, in some ways, does resemble the way that Biggie used to deliver. But as far as actual content of the lyrics, really not much at all. So no, we don't consider ourselves gangster rap.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know, a lot of people have heard our singles. A couple of them, Illusions Remix, You Call Me God, One More Time, we'll get Dedication to Tears, but we just finished a song recently, actually called Can't Get Enough. That's kind of like my baby right there. I've been working on that song for a long time, and you know, that was definitely a big moment for us when we finished that song. I think everybody's going to really like it. We're coming out with our album within the next few months here, hopefully sooner than later. Doesn't have an album title yet. We have a couple working, you know, but we're going to get it together as soon as we know, everybody else know.
Yeah, Can't Get Enough, by the way, is not a single, so you will have to wait for the album to hear that one. And like you said, it's his baby. It took a long time to do. We're definitely proud of it. Also, besides the album, we're going to be on the new Crank J mixtape, which drops in March. We're going to have a single on there, which will probably be One More Time, and then we'll also have a track featuring Crank J on there. Oh, most definitely the Illusions remix. That was my baby right there. You know, there's a solo version that some have, some don't. You know, originally, we weren't gonna have a remix. It was just gonna be my solo song for the album. This guy right here liked the beat so much that he wanted to drop a verse, so he wrote a verse, spit it for me, fell in love with it, and I said, that's it right there. We gotta put it in there. So the Illusions remix is definitely my favorite song.
Definitely Can't Get Enough. Like I already said, that was my baby. That was my project that I put together that I took a lot of pride in. And you'll hear that my verses on there, you'll hear my voice, my delivery is so much more intense, so much more serious than anything else I've ever done because of how close that song is to me, and how much it means to me. So yeah, that's definitely my answer.
Put the album out. Album's way overdue.
Album has to be the most important thing because, I mean, the album will be the culmination of all our work. The album will be years coming. I mean, the album will be, people are going to see us in the album and they're going to be like, damn, I feel like I can go hit these guys up and go have a beer with them. You know, people are going to see this album and be like, shit, this guy's kind of like me. So for us, I mean, I don't think there can be any goal but making this album and getting it out there and having people hear it and just getting as much exposure as we can. Man, I mean, I just want to thank everybody who's checking this out. Thank everybody who's, you know, checked out our MySpace, played our stuff for people, and you know, big shout out to, you know, everybody that's heard our music. You know, even if you don't play it for people, just shout out to you for hearing new music, supporting local music, and you know, I just want to say that, you know, you guys hold a dear spot in my heart, you know, because, you know, this is something that takes a lot of hard work, and I know a lot of people appreciate it. You know, shout out to, you know, my moms, my family, my dad. You know, shout out to this guy right here. You know, shout out to, you know, our boys Kevin, Matt, you know, Amanda, Saxer. You know, all these people make this stuff possible, and all these people have supported us through everything. You know, a big fuck you to Soulja Boy, real talk. Like, you make this music game really hard for guys like us to get through. Guys like that, like us, who put real effort. People like Soulja Boy out there, go home, man. Real talk. Go home. Go back to where the fuck you're from and don't come back.
Take your .com bullshit. Go home.
Shout out to all the people that make real music. Everybody. Everybody who makes real music, shout out to you. Thank you for helping everybody that does music make it possible. And fuck you to all the people who make bullshit. Real talk. That's just me.
I'd like to definitely say thanks. Like he said, everybody who's just, even if you don't like our music, thank you for listening to it, giving it a shot. Special thank you, you know, to Crank J, you know, for helping us out and putting us on his mixtape that's coming out. Thank you to somebody who I just recently had a conversation with, Eamon. I was introduced to him through a good friend of mine. You know, he works with Living Legends, so shout out to him. Shout out to my boy Gerard from Oakland, you know, making the Illusions beat for me. You know, shout out to everybody, my friends. We love you guys. Everybody, thank you all.
Pizza My Heart on mine, y'all.
Album's coming soon.
Hey, shout out to Pizza My Heart. Shout out to Shattered Reputations, man. We're trying to do this real. We're trying to do this big. We're trying to do this soon. We're going to come at you with stuff. Keep an eye out for my boy's side project, MF motherfucking D, motherfucking Donkey Punches. I'm for real, dog.
What? For real?
Hey, keep an eye out for that stuff. We doing barrel rolls on top of this whole music. Dude, we coming, all right? Shattered Reputations, what it do?
We got love for everybody in the Bay.
Much love, y'all.